Hello, my beautiful karma babies. Hello, you wonderful, wonderful, loving, beautiful human beings. That's what you all are. Yes. Oh, my karma babies. Welcome, welcome to the very first Ask Granny. Guys, thank you so very much for all the questions you had for me and all the comments. I absolutely love it. You know, you guys are making this 72-year-old woman feel really needed. So please keep sending your questions, your comments to Ask Granny Karma. Okay, guys, so today is the very first one that I'm going to answer. And I felt a sense of urgency behind this very first one. And it's from a fellow karma baby, and I'll go by her first name because I think that that'll keep her being anonymous. And I'm going to talk to you, Wanda, from my heart. From my heart to yours. And I'm going to read your question, and please know that I have prayed on it, and I have prayed on it for days, ever since you sent it to me. I didn't want to rush into an answer, and because, you know, like I said, you are a wonderful, loving human being, and I just want to let you know that I feel you. I absolutely feel you. So let's get to Wanda's question and her statement, and I will try to give you, you know, the advice. I'm going to read the entire question in full, and then I'll go back and I'll try to answer as best I can. And please know that I have definitely prayed that I'm a vessel. That I'm a vessel to you right now. I want to pour into you love and kindness and joy. So Wanda said, "Hi Granny. I know," she messing up already. Sorry guys. She said, "Hi Granny. Know that I love you. I lost my mother August 10 due to COVID. And from after that, I'm going to refer to it as C, guys, because I don't want this video to be or anything like that, because I really feel that this video can help a lot of people. She had just turned 80 and living in a rehabilitation facility due to a fall. I thought she would have been protected from C since the facility was on a shutdown. We were not allowed to visit her, and I had not physically been able to be with her from February until she passed in August. I did get to video chat with her during that time, but she would always tell me she wanted to come home and wanted a hug from me. I kept telling her that she would be safer in the facility than with me because I was still working, and I was worried I would bring home C and give it to her. Well, she ended up with C due to an employee at the facility was asymptomatic. During her battle with C, I could only watch her through a video portal set up in her hospital room. To say the least, and to make a long story short, my mom died alone in a hospital room. Since her death, I have been so angry that my mom died all along, angry at the facility for not protecting my mom, angry that people refuse to wear masks, and angry that people think C is a hoax, basically angry at the entire world. I am a 56-year-old who is normally a gentle, loving, and caring person, but since my mom's death, I have become an angry, bitter person who cries a lot, and I mean a lot. I know that death is a part of life, but how does a person come to grips with losing someone from C, not being able to protect that loved one, and not able to let go of that anger. Any advice to help me move forward and find peace? I do know my mom is in heaven, but I miss her terribly. I am married and have a support system, but that support system cannot help me find peace and fight the anger I feel. Thank you for letting me vent, GrannyKarma. Love you dearly and love seeing your beautiful face in your videos. Be safe and stay healthy. Your Karma baby, Wanda. Wanda, I am going to give you the best advice that I can give you. I'm going to give you the advice that I would give to my own children. You said that you were 56 years old, but I'm going to answer your question by going through it piece by piece. I want to, like I said, I want to be a vessel for you. I want to be able to pour into you. So I'm going to answer your question piece by piece, and I'm just going to give you my thought process on it. You said you lost your mom in August, and you lost your mom due to C, and you were not allowed to visit her and had not been able to be with her from February until she passed in August. But you did get to video chat with her during that time, but she would always tell me she wanted to come home and wanted a hug from me. You know, that is happening an awful lot with older people and people that are in the nursing homes right now. You know, if your mom had physical illnesses and you felt, as you said in here, that you felt that she would be safer. She would be safer in the facility, you know, because there's trained staff there. Trained staff, and you were coming in and out, you know, you were working and perhaps your spouse is working and perhaps you have children at home, or, you know, I don't know if your mom lived alone or lived with you, but I can tell you, Wanda, you did the absolute correct thing to do, and that was to make sure that your mom was in a place of safety. She was in a place where she could receive her meals on time. She could interact perhaps with some of the other seniors that were there. She had nursing home staff there that's loving and willing to take care of her. You did the absolute right thing. And of course your mom was missing you. Of course she wanted to hug you because she loves you. She wanted to feel your presence. But those were hard times, and you would not have felt comfortable hugging her if she had been at home, because you, like you said, you were working, and you always felt that, you know, perhaps my cooler is coming on, guys, sorry. You felt that you know, it was safer for her to be there restricted than to be with you, you know, going in and out. Wanda, I applaud you. You sacrificed. You put your feelings on the back burner to protect your mom. And you did the absolute most positive thing and loving thing that you could have done. Now you said you're angry. You're angry because your mom died, because one of the staff was asymptomatic and brought the virus in and gave the virus to your mom. And that's what has happened, you know, in a lot of these facilities, because everybody is enclosed there together, and, you know, you may not always show symptoms of having COVID. But I want you to remember this. God does not make any mistakes. God does not make any mistakes. Wanda, God was protecting you and your mom. What if you're asymptomatic? What if you had gone around your mom and your mom passed? That would have been very, very devastating for you and your family to know that you contributed to that, to your mom's death, to that situation. Through no, negligence or anything on your own, just being there with your mom. God does not make any mistakes, baby. He wanted to spare you. He wanted to make sure that you can continue to be the kind and loving and sweet person that you are. I've been very angry. I've been angry since my husband died. Yes, very angry. And then I pray and I ask God to take that anger from me. To not let me dwell on being alone now in my later years. Because I realize God does not make any mistakes. Wanda, remember all the laughter on the video chats. Remember your mom hugging you and braiding your hair and combing your hair and being excited about your report card. Baby, don't dwell on her death. Don't let that consume you. Your mom is not her death. Your mom is what she gave you and how she brought you up and the love and caring that she provided you. Your mom is not her death. The anger. How do you get rid of anger? By doing exactly what you're doing. By feeling it. By feeling it. By crying. By accepting it. You cannot run away from it. You cannot hide it. You can't tuck it away. You can't store it. It's there. Accept it and know what it is. And understand that you want and need love much more than you need anger. You do not need anger. Anger is going to take away from what you have now. It's going to take away from your life's goals. If you hang on to that anger and express it the way that you've been doing in the past, then C did not only take your mom, it took you. And I know your mom would not want that. Your mom would not want that, and your mom is not her death. So Wanda, my bottom line is, feel that anger. Go into a room by yourself and feel that anger. Yell and scream. Get it out. And then, while you're down there on your knees in that room, and while you're crying and screaming out for help, get up. Wipe those tears away. And join the world. That's what your mom would want. Don't let her down, baby. Don't let your mom down. She raised a beautiful, loving, kind-hearted person. And I know you're going to be that again. And you're going to understand. And you can, later when this is all over, what a support you are going to be for so many other people that are going through the exact same thing. You are going to be able to console and help and nurture so many other people. What a blessing. You are being blessed in your mother's life, and you are being blessed in your mother's death because you are feeling a pain that can only benefit others. Well, Wanda, I'm hoping that this video benefits you. I love you, and I want you to remember how others treat you is their karma, but how you respond is your karma. I love you, Wanda. I want you to take care. I want to hear back from you, and I want you to tell me that you are happy again, that you understand that God makes no mistakes. Baby, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video, baby. I love you, Wanda. Bye-bye now.